Hey, sweet friends, are you guys ready for some spring decorating? I am, and I'm so looking forward to spring. So when this video comes out, it's going to be daylight savings time. We're going to have more daylight hours. Yay! Okay, before we get started in decorating, I just want to let you know that I had Delina reach out to me and wanted to do a collaboration. So I'm going to let her introduce herself with this short video. So be sure, go over and say hi and tell her that you're coming from my channel. Now, I found her on YouTube quite a while ago, and I've been following ever since because her husband built her one of these cutting board or plate shelves in her kitchen, and I've had my husband watch it twice in hopes that I get one. No, I haven't got it yet, but I hope to someday. So go ahead and go over and say hi to Delina at her channel, and I'm going to put that in the description box below. And as soon as she introduces herself, we're going to come back and get started on some springtime decorating. So it's been a challenge for me this year. I hope you guys like it. And I hope that I inspire you in some way. And let's go ahead and get started.
Thank you, Rebecca, for doing this collaboration with me. I have been such a fan, a viewer, a subscriber for such a long time, and this means the world to me. For those that don't know who I am, my name is Delina. My channel's name is A Home to Love. Here on the channel, we do DIYs, thrifting, antiquing, and of course, decorating. My style is more of a cottage style with a vintage flair. And hopefully you come over and check out my channel and like what you see and hit that subscribe button and become part of my YouTube family. Again, thank you again, Rebecca, for doing this collaboration with me.
Thanks, Delina, for that lovely intro. This is my first spring decorating, and I'm starting here in my living room. As you can see, there are no curtains. Everything's down off the mantle. Everything's been cleaned out. I did a spring cleaning, motivational cleaning video, and if you missed that, I'll link that in the description box. Now, I had some curtains that I was supposed to be in Wednesday, and of course Amazon isn't going to get them here in time, so that's going to have to be something that you see in probably my home tour. I may share it with my next video, we'll see. But anyway, I have cleared and cleaned everything up, and it's ready to be decorated for spring of 2026, and I'm so excited. Now, it's been a challenge because I like to bring something different to you guys each year. Now, I'm not a trend setter. I don't follow trends, and this may be something that a lot of you may consider a little dated, but I call this sort of like a cottage farmhouse style. And this is something that I want to use that I haven't used for a while, but I purchased it many years ago and I loved it then, and I still love it now. This may be the last year that I use these items in my home because I will be decorating my she shed, and some of this stuff is going to go out in my she shed. So I want to go ahead and use it one last time in my home. To get started here in my living room, I'm going to decorate my mantle. I purchased this wooden window, I believe from Hobby Lobby many years ago. I went ahead and put a spring wreath on there with one of those command hooks. I'm just going to add a few things that remind me of spring with a few florals. Now, I thrifted this candlestick, and I love the rustic look of this. So I put some greenery that's hanging down on the candlestick along with a little bird's nest, and I put a little porcelain bird in the nest. And then this dandelion print, this is metal and wood. And I got 2 of these from Hobby Lobby, but I'm only using 1 here on my mantle. And then these large 2-tone vases are actually metal. I know they look ceramic, and I added some of the stems that look like twigs with just a few little blossoms on it, which remind me of spring. Also want to bring in something more springy, like I wanted to put a topiary here on the books, but I didn't get one made, and I don't have one on hand. But I do have a little thrifted terracotta vase that I got from a yard sale, and I'll add some greenery in that. The little metal bird cage sitting on a candlestick that I got from Hobby Lobby, and I just added another little bird's nest along with a spring Raydon egg and a couple of little daisies, just to give it that spring floral look. And then this is the vase that I thrifted, and I just put some asparagus stems in it. I thought about putting something a little brighter, but I think I've got enough florals up here. I know that you can get too much, but all the florals just remind me of spring. And then to top it all off, I'm going to add a little bird in front of the window. And this is going to be my spring setting on my mantle. Moving down to the bottom of my fireplace, I have this little thrifted stool. I think it's just the right colors for spring. And I'm going to add that on the right side of my fireplace. And I'm going to bring in this old vintage milk bucket. You know, I got to add some thrifted items and some vintage items. But I thrifted the milk bucket, and I'm putting some risers in it, and I'm going to use an old terracotta flower pot upside down. And then these stems came from Hobby Lobby, and I love to bring these out each spring. I put them in different vases and use them for different things, and I got 4 of these stems, and I love how that the florals hang over the bucket. So after placing the stems in the old milk bucket, I'm going to add what looks like to be a concrete bunny, but it's not really concrete. It's very lightweight, but I love it that it looks like it's concrete. And I'm going to put him in the middle because we know that the bunnies like to hide amongst some of the florals and plants. And so he's just barely peeking out of the floral spring plants here in the milk bucket. And I love how this has turned out. I thought about taking it off the stand, but I think that I like it. It just gives that added spring look. And to top it off, I have a watering can. I thought about bringing in an old galvanized watering can, but I've had this one from Hobby Lobby for many years. And I'm bringing in a two-tone wicker basket that matches my two-tone vases on top of my mantle, and just bringing in a light-colored sage green throw blanket and a couple of spring pillows. Over here on my husband's chair, bringing in the pillow that I got from Hobby Lobby and just adding the little wood vase with a couple of Real Touch tulips. And this is how it all turns out. Moving over to my sofa, I have these pillow covers, and I believe I ordered these from Amazon, but I love them. They're thick, they're embroidered, and I'm just going to use them again this year because I love them. But while I was standing here wrestling with the pillows, this is what my husband said to me. Wrestling with pillows, you know.
Ding, ding. Let's get ready to rumble.
To finish up the room, I'm going to add a few things here on my TV stand along with my two end tables on each side of my sofa, and then I'll give you an overall of how my living room has turned out for this season of spring. I am adding a few bunnies, and I hope that you're not looking beyond my sofa because we're doing a makeover in my sewing room and everything is crammed behind my sofa. So hopefully you won't see all of that.